just so thrilled. I mean, we were really hoping that this would be the outcome today, but you just never know until, until the polls close. You just never know how things are going to go. But I do think, we were feeling really confident about it. And this just kind of goes to show that Ohio voters just we're not into this idea of raising that voting threshold to 60%, and they rejected it, pretty strongly here. So I feel really, really good, yeah.
And obviously, with reproductive rights being on the ballot in November, you now have another weight on your hands, which is leading up to then. So how are you feeling going into November?
I think that the results tonight really are going to make us feel even better about November. I think we already were thinking that November is going to be another good election for us, but as we talked about before, you and I think we talked before about how we really, really needed to win this tonight to ensure that in November we will have another victory. And I think this is going to help us win in November. I really think we're going to win.
Well, in terms of the results tonight, what do you think that says about Ohio voters and their views on these issues?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Well, it's interesting because I think, you have a lot of the more liberal voters who voted no today or voted early no. But I also heard from a lot of Republicans, a lot of independents who said that they would also be voting no. I think, when voters heard about this, it didn't sit right with them. And I think the Republicans made a big miscalculation when they forced this August election to happen. And I think they're going to hopefully reassess I don't know. I mean, I hope that they sit back and think about what they did and why. I mean, why did we waste all this money on this election? We all were telling them, this is how it's going to turn out. And here we are. I mean, but as far as, is Ohio a red state or a blue state or a purple state? That's a great question. I think tonight proves that we're not a red state. We're not the red state that people have been saying that we are. I think that's something that's really been proven tonight.